third form, I thought it would be a nice thing to do, certainly for the next couple of weeks, if we just tried to carry on as if we were having normal lessons at school. I don't think any of these lessons will take you a full hour, but I think it will be, broadly speaking, what we would have done in school. So it will hopefully just give you a bit of confidence that you're just sort of keeping your skills up. So where we've got now is we've finished the syllabus. So this is an extract from the scheme of work, and you can see that we've finished the cumulative frequency and the box plots. So the next thing we would have been doing would have been revising for. So the first topic of those that could be included in this test we did back in January, and it was when we did this worksheet on expected frequency. So I'm going to pause I suggest you pause the video in a few seconds when I stop speaking, and just see if you can remember how to do these questions. So I would just suggest you just copy out the answers on a piece of paper. You don't need to copy out all the questions because you've already got these in your notes. So if you want to pause the video now, that would be good. So we've been asked in part A to work out the probability that the next car will be these colours, and this is all based on what cars have gone. So here was question 2 from the exercise we did. So pause the video and see if you can remember how to do these. So Sammy throws a drawing pin 200 times and records how it lands. So it lands up 160 times and pinned down 40 times. So obviously that's the 200 in total. So A part 1, what is the probability the pin will land pin up? Well, it's 160 out of 200, and that simplifies all the way down to 4/5. Now pin down must be all the others, so that's 40 out of 200, which is a fifth, and that makes sense, doesn't it? Because 4/5 plus a fifth is a whole. Now part B, how many pin ups would you expect if the pin was thrown 80 times? So the probability of a pin up with just one throw was 4/5. So when there are 80 throws, it's going to be 80 lots of 4/5, which is 64. With 320 throws, it would be 320 times 4/5, which is 256. And when you throw it 400 times 4/5, which is 320. And finally, question 3. So pause the video and have a go at these, please. So a group of children are asked to write for their favourite food, and child is picked at random. Oh gosh, that's not very good English. So the favourite food being Chinese was 20 people, pizza 16, Mexican 18. So the first thing to do is add up how many people this is in total, and that is 54. So what's the probability the person liked Chinese best? Well, it's going to be 20 out of 54, which simplifies if you halve top and bottom to 10 over 27. What's the probability the person didn't like Mexican best? Well, didn't like Mexican best, so it's this 16 add the 20, which is 36 out of 54, which simplifies all the way down to 2/3. Now, how many people would you expect to like pizza if 100 people were asked? Well, the probability of liking pizza is, oh, I thought it was heading up there, it isn't. Probability of liking pizza is 16 out of 54, okay, which simplifies down to 8 out of 27 if you halve the top and the bottom. So the probability of